Nick Tucker here from Distorted Reality. You can check out the broadcast at distortedreality.podbean.com. Earlier today, on Monday, October the 14th, Fox News did a piece on a statement released from China stating that China does indeed own the United States' debt, and because of selected puppets in D.C. can't come together with the government shutdown and the debt ceiling, China is calling for a new world order. Now remember, it's because of the Rothschild Centralized Banking System, that is the Federal Reserve, that we have this debt in the first place. Now in this clip, you'll see that China calls for the New World Order so all nations, large and small, can prosper. Now we all know that that's not the case, as China even has suicide nets so the workers at their sweatshops won't kill themselves. Now, on my broadcast a couple of weeks ago, I played a clip of Obama talking to the United Nations and saying that the old order has come to an end, and now today we get this report from China calling for a new world order. Now, since people out there won't believe us quote-unquote conspiracy theorists, and that we've been right all along when talking about the new world order and China owning the United States' debt, share this clip far and wide to everybody out there that you know, since this is being broadcasted now not only on Fox News but MSNBC on the Orwellian propaganda state-run media. Chances are they'll believe it now. So here's the clip on Fox News regarding China calling for the new world order.
Now, this DC battle is clearly raging, and now China is telling us how to handle the debt mess and other things. The country's official news agency clearly slamming the US with harsh language, calling for a de-Americanized world. By the way, it doesn't stop there. We'll have more on this in a moment. But let's go to former US Ambassador to the United Nations, John Bolton, who says China needs to stay out of this. Ambassador, why such strong language from China?
Well, I don't think we should be surprised. This is revealing what really is going on inside the minds of top Chinese leadership, not just in the financial area, but in many others as well. Just on a very practical level, they hold a lot of U.S. federal government debt, and they are correct to be at least somewhat worried about what's going to happen to it and to its value. Number two, I think they're tired of being accused by the Obama administration and leading members of Congress of manipulating their currency, when in fact, even to the extent they are, we're doing a pretty good job of trying to manipulate our currency through the Fed's quantitative easing, these huge budget deficits, which are trying to drive down the value of the dollar to enhance U.S. exports. Now, query whether that even works anymore, but I think the Chinese are fed up with that, and let's face it, they'd love to bring the U.S. dollar down as the world's reserve currency.
I just want to tell our viewers exactly what China is saying. They're talking about America torturing prisoners of war, slaying civilians in drone attacks, and they go on to say this: such alarming days when the destinies of other nations are in the hands of a hypocritical nation have to be terminated, and a new world order should be put in place according to which all nations, big or small, rich or poor, can have their key interests respected and protected on an equal footing.
So there you have it, folks, right there on Fox News, and also, like I said, MSNBC is reporting on it as well. China is calling for the new world order to be put into place. Now, don't forget also, too, that China is hoarding mass amounts of gold to back up their currency, unlike what the United States has done with the fiat dollar from the printing machines there at the Federal Reserve. So here it is, folks. It's all right there in front of your face. It's plain as day. The new world order is upon us, and it's up to us to be prepared and to take heed to how important this really is. So share this clip far and wide to everybody that you know, and get prepared, because they could stage a mass false flag anytime soon. Collapse the economy. Anything is possible with these globalists, and we just got to be prepared and be ready. So don't forget to check out the broadcast as well at distortedreality.podbean.com, and also on Facebook at Distorted Reality with Nick Tucker. So here you go, folks. China's calling for the new world order. It's upon us, and we just got to be ready.